Welcome back to Books on the Focus, the podcast that proves history can be more exciting than your dating life. I'm your host, Bob, and with me as always, is the ever-charming Alice.
Hey everyone. And Bob, please, let's keep the dating life comparisons to a minimum. Some of us are happily single and embracing it. Today's book, a real page-turner, a history lesson disguised as an action movie, Genghis Khan and the Making of the Modern World.
Exactly. This book, written by Jack Weatherford, first published way back in March 2004, completely rewrites the narrative we've all learned about old Genghis. It's got a 4.06 rating out of 5, not bad for a book that's basically rewriting history.
Right. I mean, we all think of Genghis Khan as this brutal, horse-riding, bloodthirsty conqueror. And he was a bit of a tough cookie. But Weatherford paints a much more nuanced picture. He argues that Genghis Khan's conquests, while undeniably violent, actually fostered global trade and exchange of ideas. Think of it as a really bloody Silk Road upgrade.
That's the crazy part, right? The guy united disparate kingdoms, creating an empire stretching from Siberia to India. That's impressive, even if you're doing some serious conquering along the way. The book is 312 pages of pure historical rollercoaster. A gripping read covering everything from innovative military strategies to surprisingly progressive policies.
Absolutely. The synopsis highlights how Genghis implemented legal reforms, encouraged religious freedom, and even established public schools. Who knew the guy was ahead of his time? He also introduced things like paper currency and a postal system. Talk about infrastructure.
And let's not forget the cultural exchange. Weatherford points out that the Mongols spread things like noodles, tea, and even playing cards across Eurasia. So basically, Genghis Khan is partly responsible for my ramen addiction. I'm not mad, just enlightened.
Exactly. He was more than just a warrior. He was a surprisingly effective administrator and inadvertently, a global cultural ambassador. The book really challenges our preconceived notions and encourages a more critical look at history and its complexities. It's a fascinating read if you want to delve deeper than just the typical bad guy narrative. Anyone who loves history, biographies, or even just a good underdog story needs to check this out.
Well said, Alice. So, that's Genghis Khan and the Making of the Modern World. It's a reminder that history isn't always black and white, and sometimes, even the bad guys play a surprisingly significant role in shaping the world we live in today. Join us next time for another exciting book review on Books on the Focus.